So, hey Project Ghostlight, what I need to do today is, Movies of 2011! Now, what I'm gonna do for that is just say my favorite movies that I think are pretty cool, that are gonna come out, and that I'm really anticipating on seeing. Alright, so with Paul, I have no cards here, so it's just all up. I want to see Paul. It's by the people who did Shaun of the Dead. No, it's the actors who did Shaun of the Dead. It looks like a pretty funny movie, and it's an alien movie by the actors who did Shaun of the Dead, and the aliens being voiced by Seth Rogen and all that stuff, so that's cool. The next movie I want to see is called Source Code. It's a Jake Gyllenhaal movie. He plays this guy who can go back in like 8 or 5, some number of minutes before a person dies, and they're doing this so they can figure out who killed a certain person. But then he falls in love with this chick in this flashback that he keeps doing over and over. It just looks like a really good movie that I want to see. Next is Thor, for, obvious reasons. It's gonna be an awesome movie. So cool. All that stuff, it's just awesome. Green Hornet. It's coming out this Friday, and it looks so good. I just can't wait for it. So I really want to see that movie. Next is the Pirates of the Caribbean movie that's coming out soon. That's gonna be cool. Another Pirates movie. I love those movies because they're the best thing Disney's ever done. The next movie I want to see is Green Lantern. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, because Green Lantern's an awesome superhero. Then the next movie is Transformers 3. Now I know what everyone's saying is Megan Fox ruined the series, blah 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 blah. But I'm saying they got rid of her this time, and they said it's gonna be darker and all that stuff. So I have a feeling that this is gonna be an awesome movie with no Megan Fox to ruin it. And it's gonna be more like a horror movie. Well, not like a horror, but it's gonna be more dark, a little more scary, jump scares, all that stuff. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And then the next movie I want to see is, of course, Harry Potter Part 2. Since I saw Part 1 and loved it, I just want to see what happens next, like how they interpret it from the book and all that stuff. Because I read the book. Blah, 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 blah. Next one we want to see is Captain America, the first Avenger. Now that's for obvious reasons, because I'm like a superhero nerd, dude. But I just want to see all these superhero movies because they look freaking good. Also, the next movie is Cowboys and Aliens, which I know to a lot of people say that looks weird, it's not going to do anything, but it's got Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford, that's just the acting, and they've got Steven Spielberg behind the camera, and that's gonna be pretty cool. Well, not behind the camera, but Steven Spielberg is like the executive producer. That's gonna be cool. And I think Jon Favreau, the guy who did Iron Man, is also in charge of that. So he's the director. It's gonna be so cool. And then the next movie I want to see is, I think this is kind of like a working title, but it's called The Muppets. Yes, they're coming out with a new Muppets movie, and I really want to see it because I love the Muppets. I have like the first season of the Muppet Show. I love the Muppets. And then the last movie I want to see, which is going to come out like all the way in December 2011, Sherlock Holmes 2. Yes, they're coming out with a sequel, and I'm going to be the first to see it. Those little girls who think that Robert Downey Jr. is so hot, they're going to get out of line, and I'm going to see that movie. Sorry, just a quick little ad. I want to see Kung Fu Panda 2. That's going to be amazing. But in all seriousness, that's my list for movies of 2011. So, if you didn't catch some of them, my list is down there in the description, So just check me out, and Awesome Pants Man. I guess I'll put a link down there too for me. And I will see Grant. I will see you on Friday.